Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are a few things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button for your girl, hit that share button, and as always, drop a comment in the comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Now, like I said, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there is something that I want to take a deep look at too. There was a little boy last year, 10 years old, ended up shooting his mother and killing her over a VR set, supposedly. But there are some new things that are coming into the light, and the news is actually getting new details and shit like that of more stuff that was wrong with this boy. Y'all take a look at this, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
It's still a surprise when there's a shooting around Jersey's quiet neighborhood.
Steve Frisch has lived near 87th and Hemlock for more than 2 decades. His quiet neighborhood was shaken up last week after police say a 10-year-old boy killed his mother. Frisch described the family as average.
He just asked me how I'm doing and stuff like that.
According to a criminal complaint, the boy originally told police he accidentally shot his mom when he was twirling the gun, but the next day, the family called police with serious concerns. They say the boy told his aunt he was actually aiming the gun at his mother. According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Police say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he took up a shooting stance and that he wanted to shoot the wall to scare her, but she walked in front of him. Family told the police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life, and at 4 years old picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain. The criminal complaint states that 6 months ago, the 10-year-old filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire, which caused a sectional and carpet in their home to catch fire. A sibling told police the 10-year-old was meeting with a therapist who gave him a concerning diagnosis that led his mother to place cameras inside their home. The cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago. A family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen. This morning, we asked Mayor Kevlar Johnson about the charges the 10-year-old is facing.
Anytime there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lose their lives in the city. In this particular case, I don't have the details just yet. This is something that is just coming to my attention just this morning.
We've been pretty much just shaken to our core.
The headline went viral. A 10-year-old boy accused of killing his mother over a virtual reality headset. Now, this family wants to set the record straight.
I think the biggest misconception is that it was over a VR Oculus headset.
This Milwaukee family suddenly thrust into the national spotlight.
Some days are better than others.
We're not naming the boy per a court order. Last month, prosecutors charged the 4th grader as an adult with intentional homicide for the deadly shooting of his mother, Kiana Mann.
He calls daily, and we have talks. He's not expressed any remorse to me.
For the first time, Mann's sister and mother speaking exclusively with 12 News.
Everybody loved her.
Did you ever think your grandson, your nephew, would be capable of something like this?
But I knew he was capable of something, but not this harsh.
At the time of the tragedy, they say he was in treatment for behavioral issues.
It was recommended by his treatment providers that cell phones, electronic devices be limited because of the violent games that he was playing. So she was literally following his treatment plan when she decided to take his electronic devices, and that is what upset him.
Now, the boy remains locked up in the juvenile detention center, awaiting his next court appearance, and it's exactly where his aunt and grandmother say he belongs.
We just don't know like what his mental state is and what he's capable of.
We have to sleep at night, and he's a roamer. He likes to roam at night. So I don't know.
Now listen, from what you guys have clearly heard, the grandmother of this child and the auntie of this child are scared shitless of this child. They knew, just as well I'm sure as the mama knew, something been wrong with this boy. The therapist been telling you that he don't need to be playing these violent games. If your son is acting a certain type of way and getting mad at you because you're waking him up at a normal fucking time for him to get up and take his ass to school to learn something, and you're being the best parent that you can be, this boy is not being abused or nothing like that, ain't no way in hell he should have been acting all violent and acting the way he was acting, playing these video games and all this other kind of stuff. If he'd been told no, he need to be told no. And if he started tripping or whatever, and the grandma and the auntie knew, it seems like everybody knew that this little boy had issues, or they knew that he had some type of anger problem. And you don't reward anger with letting them play the game and shit like that. He should have been sent off to a fucking military school if she felt like she couldn't control him. And if somebody in that family, the mama and the auntie, the grandma and the auntie, it's extra people that knew that something was wrong with him. And I feel like if they would have stepped in and helped or said something, maybe her sister and her daughter could still be here. You know what I'm saying? It's like this little boy has been showing you signs for a while of how he has been acting and how he has no respect for y'all authority. So I would have been got rid of his little ass, especially if you're a parent and you're the auntie and the grandma talking about y'all scared. He's a roamer. He walks around the house. He does this and he does that. Somebody should have been put something on that little boy. Or if y'all was that scared to do anything, send that little nigga off to military school. Or I don't know if his dad is still around. Send his ass off to his daddy or something. He ain't got no uncles around. Somebody should have been TTA is what the old people say. And it's called tap that ass. That's what somebody should have been doing. Somebody should have been touching that little boy on his ass pop and sit his ass down, because all this could have been avoided. You killed your mother all because basically you got an anger problem. And other people around in the family, her mother, her sister, knew that you had these anger problems. And they were so scared that they didn't do nothing about it. And now she's gone. And now he's going to be tried as an adult for his crimes. And even if he wasn't, I don't think that these people, his auntie and his grandma, would have allowed him to stay inside of their house because they were so scared of the little punk. Somebody should have did something about this a long time ago. The signs were there and they all knew it. Everyone said that he had anger issues beyond, just a video game and just him waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, y'all drop a comment in that comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Until the next video.